On the sprint car front, I think if you would have asked around several weeks ago, a couple of months ago, you may have heard a bit of concern about the list of drivers who are going to tackle the full high limit schedule in 2025. They had an incredible 16 teams complete the full poll in 2024, but I think even they wondered how many would be back and if they could even get to double digits. They've been sitting on likely 8 cars for a while here, and we're looking at Brad Sweet, Tyler Courtney, Spencer Basin, Dazen Persley, Aaron Reitzel, Justin Peck, Tanner Thorson. And I know I keep saying this, but probably Rico Abreu. Rico hasn't confirmed his plans, but it's hard to think that he's not going to go high limit. Right before Christmas, though, that list started to grow, and it's continued to pick up a few others over the last few days. That included a bit of a surprising turnaround for Kasey Kahne to bring the series to 9. We did a whole daily show about that right before Christmas, about him not being full-time with High Limit and then deciding again now he is full-time with High Limit. We also got a Christmas Eve announcement from Brent Marks. So his return brings High Limit up to 10. Getting Marks back feels like a win for High Limit, and he adds some needed depth to that group. He's been one of the top sprint car drivers in the country at various points over the last few years, and we know that he can win on the big stage. Him having any chance at a High Limit championship, though, will come down to consistency and those 2 West Coast trips. His team needs to make major strides in both areas to really contend over the full season. Mark's not quite as consistent, as a guy like Brad Sweet, and that's, if you're going to win this High Limit championship, that's who you have to go after. He's got to get that average finish down a little bit, and you cannot have throwaway trips like those West Coast trips. Mark's really struggled in California this year. He's got to get that figured out. And then just today, CJB Motorsports announced they are back as well. They are taking Brendan Crouch on the road for his second season with High Limit. Crouch struggled in year 1. I don't think there's any other way to say it. Just 2 top 10s and 51 races. And I'm a bit surprised they decided to go this way again. There's definitely a case to be made for a pick and choose schedule for this group to get Crouch comfortable and to build some confidence. This time around, though, he will have Barry Jackson and Paul McMahon to lean on, which will hopefully aid in his development. Crouch puts High Limit at 11, and I think it's likely now they get to 12 with rumblings of a new addition coming. There have been some social media posts about a certain sprint car driver choosing a national tour, and I think you'll see him go this way. The only other questions here include what happens with the Crouch car, if anything, and then the plans for the Vermeer 55 with Hunter Schuerenberg.